connection with James seemed to be really good again tonight. Just can you sort of walk us through just what you guys were able to accomplish together?
Just continuing to learn how to play with him, off of him. He's teaching me a lot on the fly, and some of the things I pick up, some of them I miss, and it's just really about me trying to kind of compliment him as well as possible, because it creates a lot of opportunity not only for him and myself, but just for the whole team. And he sees a lot before it happens, and I'm just trying to keep up with him.
Matisse, just to kind of piggyback off of that, I think in the first quarter you set a screen and you rolled. So like, what's kind of like your development as like a roller off the pick and roll with him and with you and James? Like, how's that coming along?
I rolled a lot this game. It's just something that opens up. The way teams play James is pretty unique in how they want to blitz him or force him right or whatever. They throw a lot of things at him, and my goal essentially is to force a switch or get his guy off of him, and by doing a short roll, it allows to create space, and through that, he kind of does what he does.
What most impressed you about Joel's game tonight?
Joel's pretty impressive every night. I like when he dunks. Yeah.
I don't think you're the only one that likes when he dunks.
Matisse, you mentioned that the stuff with James is very much on the fly. I guess, is there anything you have done or can do other than, just having it develop organically on the floor, or is it all just kind of happening?
I think we just have to see the situations and let them play out. The better feel I get for him, the more I can anticipate what he's going to look for and do that. But, you could say sit down and watch film, but things get really different when you're in the heat of battle and, things are flying a million miles an hour. So I think it's just the same situation for me as what it is for everyone. It's just continuing to play with each other and get a feel for how this whole thing melds together.
You obviously had a tough defensive assignment too with Levine and Tobias guarding DeRozan a lot and just throwing a bunch of stuff, at those two guys. Just what was the key defensively tonight to holding them to the shooting percentage that they had?
I don't know, just playing hard. It's really been a team effort. Regardless if it's Tobias guarding DeMar, me guarding Zach, or any of the other matchups, we can't do what we do if we don't have Joel on the court holding down the paint, and likewise for Tyrese's ability to get in and out and clog up the nail. And I think it's just a trickle-down effect of we all need to be on the same page. And, James brings something a little bit different defensively that we're all trying to learn with as well, and then he's trying to pick up on what we do. And, I think our ability to do it all together is what kind of creates the problems for other teams, more so than just a individual's effort.
You talk a lot about the offense, but when you bring in a new player like James, is there some learning that has to be done defensively too?
Yeah, everyone knows his labels defensively, and I think he's taken a lot of pride in trying to shed those and be a solid defender and someone that's, reliable. And I think since he's been on this team, I don't think I've seen many problems, nothing more than what anyone else does. And what he does that's really unique is he's able to get steals. He's so I think his offensive savviness goes to the defensive end as well, and he's able to get these really easy steals and jump out and make reads that really weren't in the scouting report or weren't what we were going to do, but are very effective. And I know for myself, he got one steal today where I was guarding Zach LaVine. His man came to set a screen towards the top of the key, and he just jumped it. Zach dribbled off his leg, and I think we got a layup. And it's just learning how to play off of that kind of stuff, because usually this guy's trying to read me when I try and do something a little out of the norm, and it's kind of fun to have someone else doing that as well.
The other thing, too, with getting in transition, too, it feels like he brings a new element, and for you, somebody who's fast, who can get out on the lanes. Has that been, maybe not an adjustment, but kind of a pleasant little thing that you have to do now more?
Yeah, it's been great. Our pace has notoriously not been that good for this first half of this season, and what he brings offensively, I think, is creates a lot of problems for other teams. Because if we're able to get out running, it messes up everyone's matchups, and we're the kind of team that you really want to match up with appropriately. So it's pretty fun to see teams scramble as he's pushing the ball down the court and I'm running the lane and Joel's trailing and everyone's spacing out the floor.